Okay, guys, forgive me for the shooting this inside the garage at the moment. I've got to do this quite quick. So anyway, as you can see, here is the engine. As you guys know, S54. Okay, so let's get into it. Good thing about this car, due to the low amount of miles, everything is really clean, really easy to see, and really easy to understand. Okay, so let's get straight into this. Bear with me, I'm holding this camera, and you know, I'm not using like a GoPro or anything. It's like it's a proper DSLR, so it's a little bit shaky, a little bit unstable. Anyway, okay, so what we got? This is now a 525 kit. So the third iteration of what I've gone through. As you can see, we've got the crackle black intake manifold, connects to each individual throttle body. Let me see if I can get a nice close up. There you go. There you go. We've got Vortech blow-off valve. I choose to recirc, so you can see that it goes back into the intake system of the supercharger, and it's relatively quiet. You know, I don't want to hear all those sneezing noises on a car like this. Okay, so the basic kit, if you go for the 440, you're going to get this, you're going to get the unit, you're going to get the intake, and that's pretty much it. Obviously your tune. The stage 1 kits are not intercooled, so basically the charge outlet down here, I don't know if you can see that. I might have to get my, bear with me, let me get my my torch so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So if you look down here, you can see it's nice and clean, as you can see, so it's really good to have a little look around. Let's see if I can see it. Oh no, I don't think we're going to be able to see it, unfortunately. Okay, there's one of them there. There's one of them there. Okay, so that's one of the charge lines down there. So that on the 445 kit literally just goes as a U straight back into there. Would I recommend the 445? Not particularly, because I do feel that you know, the car got pretty slow pretty quickly, heat soaked quite a lot, so yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, moving up to the stage 2 or the 525, whichever one you choose, it's basically the same thing. This car is currently making around £9 a boost. So as you can see, there's the pulley, supercharger pulley. We've got a complete new pulley system down here, so I will try to capture that for you so you can see all the billet pulleys just down here. There's a new water pump pulley as well. So yeah, with the stage 2 you're looking at new injectors, as you can see here. You see these grey ones here. ESS has rubbed the code off those. I guess they didn't want anybody to see. I believe that they are some sort of relation to the M5 V10, but you know, who knows. As you can see, the install of this piece, the way it fits into the engine bay is pretty much OEM perfect. It really is nice. All the clips, I've used OE clips. You know, wiring is routed within existing wiring looms, and the only additional wiring here really is the gauges that I've got for the car. So here's a side-on shot here. So it opens up this area quite nicely, so you can see, you know, working on the starter would be a lot easier, for example. We've got the, I don't know if you can make that out there, but there is a air intake sensor. So that literally is just you know, used from the MAF wiring, which is plug and play, just plug straight into there, to monitor the intake temps. So what else have we got? Okay, so we've got the Vortech V3 Si. I believe this is about 78% efficiency. Has a CFM of 1050, which means it can move a huge amount of air, way more than this engine can go up in anyway. So yeah, here is my oil cap system, which has a little dipstick on there so I can see if the engine's breathing heavily. We've got Kevlar lines. That was an addition. That was an expensive addition actually, but that was an addition. So okay, so the air filter now sits inside the right hand kidney grill. It's then fed by this triple layer 3-ply setup to in here. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. I will try. Let's have a look. No, you're not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, so the K&N filter sits in here. You've got your triple layer silicon hosing. I added that. The one that come with the ESS was really cheap. Really wasn't too happy with it. This is really high quality. It was very expensive. I bought that from Vortech. Here is the molded intake. This is a really nice piece. So it molds around, didn't touch anything. The supercharger, as you can see, has a load of clearance from the body of the car. So that's the end of the supercharger up there, and there's the body down here. So there's nothing touching anywhere. Yeah, so that's how it looks there. Boost pipe work. You can see it down there. You see it? Let's see if I can get a better zoom on that. There it is. So it literally runs down the bottom. You can see all the covers still fit on. Can be a bit of a squeeze working around down there, but you know, I like the fact that they went through the effort of going for an air-to-air intercooling system. Looks real pretty in the engine bay, really pretty. I will start the car for you shortly. It hasn't been started for about 3 weeks now, so you'll be able to hear it on a total cold start and see what you think. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you in here, but sitting inside there, we've got additional oil coolers, and then down here we've got the front mount intercooler. You can just about make that out. The front mount intercooler is as wide as my hand. It's humongous. Again, all that in there bolts up to existing bolt areas, bolt holes. There is nothing that's added or drilled to put those in place and to hang those. So yeah. And that's about it really, guys, in terms of the fitment, in terms of the engine bay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What we got? Have we got anything else I want to talk about? Obviously you guys can see my custom engine cover here. As you can see, it's like a paint splatter in the M colour scheme. So yeah, there she is. So you can see know if you can get this to focus, but I mean, it doesn't move at all. Such a smooth idle. Mileage, as you can see it, but it's on 12,881. Again, stone cold. Been idling for a little bit now, so probably a little bit of warmth in there, but there's no temperature in the oil. As you can see, not a slight bit of fluctuation. There's my gauges. Which are here.